Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Cinco de Mayo, stock market technical analysis daily. This is our live day trading show where we take a look at the opportunities to enable us to make money trading options. Yes, so there's a perennial question: how to make money trading option. Uh, this morning, I am inclined to say is not that hard. Yeah, find a stock that's moving and trade it. Find a stock that's moving, meaning find a stock that's moving, even if it means that you're gonna feel dirty. That we shall explore in this morning stock market technical analysis. Welcome everybody. I couldn't help that intro as Mr. Craig said hello into the live chat. Say good morning, Mr. Joe. Actually, we have two Joes. Our pal Joe and Mr. Joe, the one and only from Tampa Bay, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming to you live from Southern California, where it's currently 5:56 a.m. Yes, it is. Is it pitch dark outside? I could not tell. The window is not open, so to actually get some type of clarity on here in this so-called office. Whoa, whoa, whoa! We are May the 5th, folks, but we have had just this is our third trading day in May, and yesterday was by far the most lucrative one. If let's say you were with us in the pre-market yesterday, hope you took advantage of observation yesterday at this very time. I'm not sure if we started on time. Yeah, I think yesterday we started on time, unlike today. Sorry about that. So the markets was moving through the indexes, and I spent time here sharing my excitement yesterday on QQQ because QQQ now has more daily expiration option on Mondays, Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Hint, hint. Hello, hint, hint. Today is Wednesday, so and Fridays. So for us yesterday, we said, I remember. I can go and replay the video because YouTube saved them, right? I said, okay, QQQ that we are looking at on the trading view chart. This is the 15-minute chart of it. It was trading starting the day at minus 0.8%. I even went as far as mentioning the correlation study that I've shared on the blog Successful Trading. If you are so inclined, you want to find the ins and outs on how to make money trading option, the secrets are out there. They are not that far. They are in plain sight. It's the website is free. I see a lot of people across the world who spend time reading articles on there. Yes, Google Analytics give me statistics of exactly how many people each day read any particular article. So it's mine. I have an idea pretty much what traders are there they are looking for in terms of information. Yeah, we're in the age of information. So in the age of information, yesterday it was shared that hey, QQQ being down minus, you see the gap down there, yeah? The gap down meaning for our newbies, if I'm using any technical term, folks, that you're not familiar with, I apologize for that. But I mean, that's what we do here. We will quickly educate you to with the knowledge that you need to be able to make money consistently trading option. The comment that was made yesterday for, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, we talk about QQQ. That gap down, along with which that was going in Europe, it could only mean big trouble. As we were, I think we spent at least 30-minute live together, right? So I kept saying that, oh, Europe was continuing to go down and QQQ from the get-go. Notice how when the market starts, sometimes it could even trying to fake it in the other direction. This is a 15-minute chart, meaning if we switch to a 5-minute chart, yes, let's break down this trade on here to actually, how many times have I had to show chart like this? Yeah, I mean, this is below VWAP. Yeah, this is VWAP, my orange line. Let me make sure of that, and I'm showing everything. So after the first 5 minutes, the only information that you and we got is that VWAP is at 338.05, and the low of the day was the low on that candle was 332.10 after 5 minutes. So the next 5 minutes was for us, hey, we are below VWAP. We're waiting for the stock to post a lower value. Yeah, that low was 332.15. Pretty much was about the same, but the third candle, my friend, meaning after 15 minutes on your 5-minute chart, you have a brand new spanking low of the day. And even then, Ash, I think I posted inside of our Discord for those who are in the Discord. So guess what? We took the trade. We bought 10 cents contract for 322. Again, they don't need to be in the money to make big money. By the time we get, so the market opened at 9:30. By the time we get to of 11:55, or I'm pretty much sure even like at 11:15 on here, um, those contracts they became 10 bagger from 10 cents to over $1. This trade, how to make money trading option, folks. Find a stock that's moving. What's a stock that's moving? When do you and I we find it the earliest in this pre-market? Well, you don't have to come. Well, no, I'm not gonna say something I'm going to regret. You don't have to come here in the pre-market. No, I mean, if you come here, definitely I will point you to how to find things that are moving. Yeah. So, but if you don't even have to come here to this show, right? Okay. So you watched whatever video that you want on YouTube or channel of successful trading. You every single time you will see somebody, that guy, a crazy guy from California, tell you, hey, go to Finways, put in your easy filters. There are only three of them. Optionable, over $20, and average volume. This is daily volume. This is not the volume for that day, right? And you will see stock that are moving, and you trade them. If you don't know how to trade them, that's fine. Come and we will teach you. Go to successfultrading.com, set up a quick meeting. I'll get on a Zoom call with you, and before you know it, you're trading. You're making money. It's well, sometimes it's hard. It's more complex than that, yeah, guys. But I'm being facetious this morning, right? Just because no, and there's no nature. So we are in earnings season, even more so. More stocks are moving. So in May time frame all the way to at least the end of this month. I don't know about June, July, when maybe there could be some people, some market participants taking holidays or what. But we still have 2 good weeks here of stock moving. So that's it, right? Here's QQQ. Let me finish on that. What are we doing this morning? So, and again, when you trade something like this yesterday, the bounce, if we're looking for a bounce here, the bounce, there wasn't a bounce, a reversal really, because this was late all the way to 11 o'clock. I mean, yeah, the stock trying going up a little bit. I mean, this is a 5-minute chart. So on this 5-minute chart, it's never managed to go back above VWAP. But if you look at the 15-minute chart, which I strongly encourage you to use, again, we are below VWAP for most of the day. But the thing on here is that, I mean, the stock start going sideways. Yes, it's no longer posting lower lows. It actually recapture the EMA 8. That is the yellow line. Yes, at what time was this? This was 11 o'clock Pacific time. That's 2 p.m. Eastern. And from there, just going sideways, consolidating. So there wasn't that big opportunity to make money on the call yesterday. The move was to trade from the directional. You could have entered. You should have traded this one at least with a gangster trade, if not the directional trade after 15 minutes or whatever. Yeah, yesterday, but it's a stock like any other. A gap 0.8 on a $300 stock. It's because especially because now it has expiration Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So for us, we call QQQ our new best friend. So this morning is gapping. So guess what we did yesterday? Yeah, we cashed onto this because you cannot leave a 10 bagger like that. So we, at the end of the day, took brand new strike price for today expiration. So now the stock is gapping slightly from 330 that closed yesterday. Notice how the last candle, yeah, the algos, they will do what they do. So 331 has been at 332 there. Here's what I can tell you, at least what I'm looking for here, right? So what are we trading on? We have the 334 calls on QQQ. They were super cheap yesterday at the close, and then the hedge was, I don't know, I cannot call it a hedge because if anything, actually the direction was bearish. Yes, though that's a consolidation on the put side. We went all the way to 324 again, just to make sure that, hey, if a big move starts. So let's say right now, if it's 2 points, it's starting 2 points away here. Typically, this is what I'm looking for the algos to do here. Are we going to be able to fill this gap here from yesterday? This is the gap, meaning that the previous day, Monday, we closed at 336.17 and we started Tuesday at 333.59. So when this stock hit 334, I am expecting some game to be played. We could either have a reversal at that level because typically they just do not do that. But so very interesting day here today. And my friend, if you are just an arbitrage into this trade, meaning you just say, hey, QQQ, I just want you to move. You stand a chance to make a winning trade in either direction. That's really, really the breakdown on this trade on yesterday. I mean, there were a lot of opportunities yesterday. We highlighted a lot of stocks here and yesterday in pre-market. Let me quickly go SPY. I didn't touch SPY yesterday. Surprisingly, I was so disciplined yesterday. But I mean, it's just because the reason I didn't touch SPY yesterday is not because there was not money to be made. No, if you were to take your put directionally here below VWAP after 15 minutes, absolutely, you will have made money on SPY. But QQQ was moving the most in pre-market. I explained that yesterday. I'm going to take the time to explain it again, right? Because QQQ is only a subset of SPY, yeah? This is a great opportunity on Q to trade QQQ more now with the strategy that we have been using on SPY. Yeah, it's more difficult for SPY because SPY is all of the sectors, right? Here we're just saying, okay, whatever trend is going on with the tech, we can follow it. That's really, really important. It doesn't mean that QQQ will be moving like it moved yesterday each and every day, but on the longer term, we think that QQQ will be moving more, giving more opportunity than SPY will give us with the other strategy. Yesterday was the case. Both were trending down, but the max that SPY was down was like minus 1.5 when QQQ was down like minus 2.8. That's what I'm talking about. Example in case this morning, if you look at your pre-market, here in pre-market, QQQ is moving plus 0.67%, SPY is moving plus 0.42%. I'm not saying that when we go live, that trend is going to be, but whichever one is moving the fastest. Remember, yeah? What's my favorite stock to trade? Whichever one is moving the fastest on that day, on that time. That's it. So hopefully that gives you some perspective on here. Today, definitely, if SPY happen to be moving, especially both of them, we can apply the technique on of the end of the day close, meaning from 2 p.m. onwards. But since they're gapping, I mean, look at SPY here. SPY is almost about to fill the gap. It's already at 417. So yesterday, if you were to take after this consolidation here, you realize, oh, this thing actually has found a support on here, a bottom of the sub. Yeah, 413, 4 points up. If you took those four calls, 4 points up or 3 points up, here's 417 today. You will already start the day with a contract in the money on SPY. So, how to make money trading option? Find a stock that's moving, and if I have several stocks that are moving, which one am I going to pick? The one which that's moving the fastest. Illustration, QQQ versus SPY yesterday. Hopefully that makes sense. So very, very good. Here then in this morning, what's moving the fastest? Or some other stock where we're moving the fastest. Snap yesterday, for instance. Yeah. Anybody took a chart on that? I did not post just because there were so many, right? For me, my focus yesterday, I didn't trade Snap, but what Miss Festus was trading Snap. Snap was almost down 9% yesterday. Again, even if you didn't have the trade from the prior day, I believe yesterday I pointed it out here in pre-markets, referencing Miss Festus. So a gap down, directional trade. There was plenty of money to be made yesterday on this. Whatever strike price you pick yesterday on here on this downtrend, after 15 minutes, or even after, let's say after this bounce, yeah, you see this bounce here at 10:15. Oh yeah, rejection at the EMA, and then even from here, from 55 to 53, you will have made money. What did it go? What was the low? 53.36. Yeah, you will have made money. So now what that creates, after a day like yesterday, what that creates is create opportunities, because some of the stock that went down yesterday, guess what? At some point today, they may continue going down. Some other will reverse. Either way, stock are moving, we are making money trading option. That's the one thing that I want. If you're under the sound of my voice on this Tuesday, May the 5th, 2021, listening to a live pre-market, day trading pre-market analysis on here on a Successful Trading YouTube channel. We are taking a look at some of the opportunities to make money yesterday. We talked about SPY, QQQ. I mean, IWM was moving as well, but a stock like Snap was moving. I was not on that trade yesterday because, I mean, I can only be on so many, right? So my trade was on pin interest. So we had the 62 puts from Monday. So for us, it was just a matter of scaling out and then setting up other contracts. So those were nice yesterday. The rebound, yeah, all this rebound here from 11 o'clock, what's it, 12 Eastern, help us set up some calls for today. Let's see if that materialized. But the stock is moving. That's how we make money. A stock that was definitely moving yesterday, and it was in our list. It was on our list of trade alerts, and we had this since last Thursday, folks. Yeah. So again, that's how we our AI machine gives us trade for the following week. The 128 puts on Apple, folks, not only did they go in the money yesterday, but they give a straight up 10 bagger from Monday through Tuesday. Yeah, imagine getting a 10 bagger on it. So we were trading this. We were trading this. This was a very nice trade on Apple. Yeah, Apple was it's look at the daily chart of Apple on here. Yeah, I'm interested. Anytime that I'm looking at a daily chart, like here's what happened, right? First of all, again, notice how the Bollinger Band, they were tightening. Yes, how many times have I mentioned that? This is it previously here. The Bollinger start tightening up, and then we had a breakout that went multiple days. Yes, so here, the slope of the EMA changed direction, folks. For the major part of April, from April the 13th all the way to even, let's say, yesterday, or I mean Friday, because Monday and Tuesday it's above exponential moving average 20, the green line there. But that slope, folks, is changing, meaning the recent momentum based on the candle yesterday on Apple, it's bearish. Yeah, it's bearish. It can change, but do not get faked out by this gap up here today. I mean, we closed yesterday at 127.85. It doesn't keep a broader view of what's the indicators are telling you. The indicators telling us on here that, hey, the EMA 8 is about to cross below the EMA 20. That's the bearish. Now, the fact that we see this bounce on here is strictly because there's no room on the lower Bollinger Band. The stock went way deeper than the lower Bollinger Band is at 128.63, and there are a lot of algos on there that are programmed to buy outside of the lower Bollinger Band, because that's the so-called oversold condition. But definitely on here, there is a trade left this week on Apple. Either a bounce or a reversal, but I wouldn't be biting on that. Yeah, I wouldn't be biting on that. Actually, the entire market, which that happens today, is going to tell us a lot what's going to be happening in May. So we are gapping up on a lot of stock on here, but that doesn't mean that that's the direction, because which that happened yesterday could be the beginning of something. So let's pay close attention to that. All right, very good. Let's quickly go into our FinViz on here. So I did do what? This is the entire market overall if we want to find movers. So let me show here which stock are moving this morning, just applying the usual filters. Alteryx is a software company that I'm very familiar with. My computer program that I told you guys that give us the AI trade, the language, the software that I'm using is Alteryx. So the stock, look at the charts of the stock on here. No, that doesn't make me trade Alteryx that much. Trust me, I know how to separate. I love coding using Alteryx software, but I'm not one of those. I've graduated from that. So yeah, no. Oh, what's my favorite stock? Alteryx. Don't nonsense. No. I don't even own the shares. So, but it's bouncing on here. So my potential interest here could be, hey, could I set up a gangster trade on Alteryx on here? I didn't check the option chain to see. I think. Let me quickly check. Does Alteryx has monthly options? So Alteryx. What's let's see. Alteryx. AYX is the ticker. Yeah, it has monthly options, so meaning they're going to be a little bit expensive here because we will be paying for time, right? The value of time. The stock is currently at $82. Just to give you an idea, for a gangster, it doesn't lend ourselves over, because let's say if we go 100, I mean, this is a trade that you can take just from the fact that the chart itself, right? The daily chart is suggesting this stock looking at it from, let's say, a week from now, we could say, oh, if posted a triple bottom. If you don't know what a triple bottom is, or a quadruple bottom, really, I mean, sort of, because 80 will be that bottom. It has bounced off of there 3 times. So here we can set up an alert to say, hey, on Altrix, we want to take a long-term trade. And my friend, taking a long-term trade here could be June, July, whatever. Look at all the room that this stock can go up to. Yeah, 100, 110, 120, and on the line. But for you and I to be able to confidently take that trade, I will put an alert that Altrix needs to be close trading above $90, because that 90 has been where it has failed previously. I just did a technical analysis really on a tiny view of charts on that. So that's how you will go about it. Other stock that are moving here in pre-market, Match. Yeah, that was a surprise. So this is the chart for March. It has some room. I mean, at 147, this stock was trading at 170 in early February, mid-February time frame under. ATVI, yeah, that's a big candle. Again, all of these stocks, some of these stocks had earnings. I did a separate filtering. This is a separate filtering that we do for earnings, right? So let me slow down and show it to you. So we just go here, earning dates. That's one of the option filters in FinViz, and we select yesterday after market close and today before market open. And obviously they need to be optionable. I mean, the price I still, for me, I left my price of more than $20 on there. So we have 179 stock, folks, 179 that are optionable over $20, and which that had earnings yesterday after market close or today before market open. So led by Big Five Sporting Good. So congratulations if you bought this stock. It was only $22 or so, right? But has been on a breakout. This is one of those. I mean, we mostly see them afterwards to say, oh, the earning runs has had a bullish momentum there since trading above 16, 17, right? And the chart show that, because prior to that, it has been always resistance at 16. So after it broke 16, that's one of those that if we caught it, let's say, third week of April, you set an alert to say, oh, this stock goes above 18, I'm going to go bullish. And then now on this earning on here, you will have taken advantage of that. Big Five, how about its option chain? There's, I mean, so many opportunities in the markets. I mean, you can't just decide to focus on specific set of stocks. Yeah, again, this one has monthly expiration. So those monthly expiration, we are just at the beginning of May. Monthly meaning that the expiration here are going to be the third week of May. And the third week of May gets us to May the 21st, 2021. So the option are a little bit, well, I mean, if you took the 30 or the 25, and this type of stock, well, just one minute on here. This type of stocks, it could actually be okay to take the trade before earnings. Why? Because remember, the implied volatility is not going to, I mean, they're going to increase it as usual, but because there's so much time, right, between the earnings, after the earnings, then you're a little bit shielded from that. And even if the stock doesn't move in the direction that you selected, you have time to recover. So some of these monthly, they provide an opportunity that, but I mean, it's a lot of work to, I mean, this one you can write it down now. That's the value of this, right? So you can write Big Five Sporting Good to say, especially its chart is suggesting so something like that. It was bullish really recently, so that momentum would have led you to maybe 25 calls on here. Yesterday they were going for 10 to 15 cents with expiration in 3 weeks time. That's actually cheap. I think that's something that I would have been interested in if I were to stumble on this one before. So some of those are the stock that are moving on the positive direction. On the bearish direction, Mercury System, Lumber Liquidator, it's bearish on here. Look, its chart look bearish. I mean, it has been trying to put in support at 24 recently, and now it's breaking that support at 24 on here. What else is moving on here? Invitae Corporation. Wow, look at the chart of this one. Well, what would you do with this one here? The stock is down 3% and has been on the downtrend. posting lower lows. Those three arches there, the highs has been lower and lower. So those are some of the moving stocks this morning. Let's see, as we say hello to Miss Festus, beautiful Gates. Welcome to the show. Let's see here. What are we lifting on here? I there's just one. Let's see. There's one stock. Let me go here. There's one stock that's I want to share the chart this morning on here. I mean, it's a stock that you and I know, right? All right. So this is FCX. Oops. Okay, I lost the screen. There are two stocks in this. I mean, I don't know. We're more than in the first part of 2021. If you have been with us here for a while, as I lost my screen, I had to bring back the trading view charts, because right now it's showing you guys a black screen. Sorry about that. Okay, so I want to bring to your attention FCX, the setup on FCX on the daily chart. All right, so this is the daily chart of FCX. It's Freeport McMoran. We know, if you have been with us here, this is one of our favorite stock that we trade on here. Okay, this stock, it's pending a breakout. If let's say the bullish trend, because as of now has just been circling around there. So 3 times trying to go above 40, 39 something of the lag. Now there's some room. The upper Bollinger's at 40.62. So it's slightly gapping, but what I saw in pre-market, I saw a lot of volume. Unusual volume, if you will. Yeah. So I want to bring that. We're Wednesday, so it's not too early for those who are aware. Yeah, that's one of our de facto Friday wahalas. So if you start running on Wednesday, keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on this guy, because if it breaks out, we have seen the type of return that this thing can give. I mean, 41 calls are 22 cents as of yesterday. The 41 and a half, they are 15 cents, 18 cents. Those are the strike price that we can be looking from here. So I wanted to bring that to your attention on here. We know this much, folks. So for us, we as I'm looking at a lot of earnings starting our hours today. Yeah, that's why for me today, my approach really is going to be like, something has to show me something, because we know tomorrow's gonna be a big day for us. PayPal, Etsy, Twilio, just to name those 3. Or if you want to put Uber onto it, yes, those are the opportunities that we need to be ready for tomorrow. So we will have a lot for you in tomorrow's pre-market. If you would like, join us 5:50 5:50 a.m. Pacific time, 8:50 Eastern time. So wherever you are, put that on your calendar, and I will try, as I'm struggling on here with my computer, the view. I'm not sure what view you guys are seeing. To bring you the best opportunities to take advantage of this market. So sorry about that. I think I had some technical difficulty. Definitely, my secondary screen went dark, and I have to restart the browser. So I'm not sure what it was showing. Hopefully the sound was still satisfactory. So the stock that's for us, we are keeping an eye on today. Other than the one that moved yesterday. Remember, folks, trading. You start trading. Yes. Early in the week, you're trading. Whatever that you trade on a given day, just ask yourself that, hey, what's the potential for it tomorrow? Yeah. So yesterday for us, we started trade on. We took a gangster trade on CVS, for instance. So we want to see how that trade goes. Continue today. So yeah. Sometimes stocks do not move exactly as we want them to move instantaneously. I mean, CVS puts in a gap after earnings, is a stock that we're familiar with. we took that trade. So, but it didn't give us the full potential of it. So let's say this morning is it's definitely menacing to gap to break out, right? Because this is posting $81. That's a price that the stock has not traded at since, oh my goodness, when was the last time this stock was at above $80? You have to go back all the way here. Jeez, not even 2020. CVS has not traded above $80 for over a year, folks. So meaning which that's happening. So let's see if the move is genuine, and if that's so, we definitely stand to make money out of this trade. So uh, that's all we had for you today. Same time, same place tomorrow. Should you? Until then, have a great trading session, and we will catch you on the next episode. Bye bye.